All right. Shalawam ahchyam out there. First and foremost, before I start, I want to give all praises to our power, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, that's the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai, that's the name of his beloved Son, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. The brothers to the apostles, a great millstone over there in New York, starting with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakah, and Apostle Ramla, born down, and peace and mercy to the elect. Ba'Shem Habakak Wadash, in the name of the Holy Spirit. All right, man. This lesson right here is just that, this Yahweh Shai told us to watch and pray, So this is gonna be one of them type of lessons where I'm just gonna do a news update of current events, things that I've been paying attention to, what's been going on, excuse me, as of lately. Now, the title of this one's gonna be news update. Iran burning the USA flags, Popeye's chicken fucking sandwich. Flint, Michigan, and why you shouldn't fear the RFID chip. Now, the latter part of this title, why you shouldn't fear the RFID chip, is actually a response to a ridiculous video made by a simple American. Okay, so in this lesson, I'm just gonna go through these current events and just show you that prophecy is coming to pass. The United States of America is being turned upside down right before our eyes. All right. Then it just prophecy is coming to pass and America is going down. All right. So let's jump into this first thing I have here. Now, this video right here, this video that just came out, the Iranians chanting death to America and Israel, marking 40th anniversary of the U.S. Embassy takeover. Now, dealing with Iran, we know that in order for us to get up out of here, one of the main prophecies is that World War III has to go on, according to prophecy, and Iran will be heavily involved, according to Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, which in Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, they're known as the Persians, which I believe in 1935, the Persians changed their name to Iran. All right. So let's play this video right here. And let's see what's going on here.
به تفاوت رنگ و زبان همه شاد و خوش و نغمه زنان گویی از ما در نهان بر.
So as you can see on this video that these Iranians are mocking, burning United States flags, and showing all type of different type of mockeries. Now, me honestly, just my thoughts as a being a man. For some reason, I kind of feel like this is all set up. This is all a part of propaganda. Now, whether it's set up, these people right here is paid to do it or not, I don't know. It still doesn't change the fact that it is shown and it is spreading a vibration. All right. So, but I do understand the United States like to set up little shit like this. You know what I mean? They like to do things like this because, according to Albert Pike, he wanted to set up three world wars, and he does. And these elite banking families and the ones that run this society, they're behind what Albert Pike wanted to do. So. In Albert Pike being on the scene hundreds of years ago, how is it that what he said playing out? Because it's according to prophecy, right? And Esau, as he's known for he's known for trying to go over there and take over those Middle Eastern lands so he can have their resources over there, man. So, you know, hey, I just thought about it real quick. It just looked kind of funny to me, man. But nonetheless, it still shows you that prophecy is popping, man. Now check this out right here. This sign right here, it says United States, because of its terrorists and devil declining its government. You know? So they out there burning them flags, calling America terrorists, which they really are. The United States of America is really the true terrorists. They have an embassy in everybody's land, and they're causing all type of terrors and stealing all type of resources from these people, man, around the world. And the devil too. And we'll tell you in Revelations the 20th chapter that when he get put out of the caves, he was gonna go and deceive the nations. And that's exactly what this demon is doing now. The prophecy concerning World War III is brewing up. This is Joel 3:9. It says, "Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war." That's what you see in this video right here. This is an act of prepare war. Look how they doing that with the dude with the Israeli hat, Israeli flag hat. You know what I mean? Burning the flags all on the ground. That's a preparing of war, man. Which exactly that's what we want. So that they could destroy themselves and we could come up as a nation. It says, "Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords." And we understand that the plowshares is a tool used for agriculture. Basically to build up your economy. Now, the Most High said, look, put all that down. Pick them swords up. Get them guns, them tanks, grenades. You know what I mean? Get them nuclear missiles started. All right? It says, and your pruning hook into spears, the same concept. Let the weak say I'm strong in all these other nations. Look at this. You know, look. I just noticed that. Look, check it out. I got a picture of a dude just like an American. You know what I mean? Look. I got a picture of a dude eating a fucking hamburger right there. You know what I mean? Prepare war against these Americans, man. All right? That's what we seeing here, man. That's funny because that's American. That's the epitome of America right here. Is a big gluttonous person, man. You know? It said, let the weak say I'm strong. So now these nations that didn't have nuclear capabilities, that was small, weak, didn't have too much armory, now they being supplied by big countries like Russia and etc. And now they're strong. Now they got nuclear plants and nuclear missiles. Shit, it don't matter how big you is when you got a nuclear missile. You can have a 50,000 capacity country versus 100,000. But when it comes to nuclear war game, it doesn't matter. That nuke is going to disassemble. It could disassemble the 50,000 just as it will disassemble the 100,000. You know what I mean? So that's why it said, let the weak sound strong. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen there, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge the heathen round about. Put a sickle, for the harvest is ripe. It's ready to go. Come, get ye down, and press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. And all this World War III, you know, all it's gonna do is gonna be the Most High killing two birds with one stone. He gonna judge you nations, all right, and he gonna judge Esau at the same time, and he gonna save the nation of Israel, man. Pretty funny, man. Look at this shit. That's why I said this is a joke. It just looks like a joke, but hey, whatever, you know. But look, the next thing I have here is the next news, little current event I have here is a man stabbed to death in Maryland. Popeyes after altercation over a chicken sandwich, man. They just released that new chicken sandwich. That chicken sandwich is fucking deadly, man. The demon that's behind that chicken sandwich is destructive, man. All right, it's causing these people to do wayward fucking perverseness. Let's play this video here.
We continue to follow some breaking news in Prince George's County. Police just wrapped up a news conference following a deadly stabbing at a Popeyes restaurant in Oxon Hill. Preliminary investigations say that it may have been over a chicken sandwich when one person cut in line in front of the other.
But we have been able to determine that preliminarily that this is related to the release of the sandwich here at this restaurant. That this individual was in line, a line specifically for the sale of the sandwich, when another customer and he got into an altercation, and that ended with the victim being stabbed outside of the business.
Police say the victim is a 28-year-old man. No suspect information has been released.
So, you know, this one scripture popped to my head. Well, two. This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. So some man woke up yesterday morning believing to receive a chicken sandwich, and didn't understand that day that his life will end over a chicken sandwich from Popeyes. That's folly set in great dignity because a person cut him in line. You see, like the one like GMS, Yabataza, Yakazakala, the brother put gluttony. That's what you call gluttony. Now, you have a thing called the 7 deadly sins. Let me see if I could, if by clicking it in. Let me see if I press define. Now you got a thing called the 7 deadly sin, which Esau basically categorizes major sins. You know what I'm saying? Which it has some truth to it, but you know it's still put in category by Esau. So you got to be able to read in between the lines concerning it. Now, one of the many things of the 7 deadly sins is, guess what? It's fucking gluttony. As you can see on the screen right here, I have it here in Wikipedia. It says pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Them sins are really major. Now, gluttony is one of them, man. These Americans, they just full of fucking gluttony, man. Nigga got stabbed over a chicken sandwich, man. This shit is Micah 2:10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It will destroy you even with the sword destruction. That's what has happened to that guy. His mind is so gone. His mind is so gone that he died over a chicken sandwich. The same guy, or whoever it was, I guarantee you, he wouldn't have died for his neighbor. But he had died for a chicken sandwich, man. Folly is setting great dignity on this side, man. That's how you know we almost out of here. People getting killed over chicken sandwiches, man. You know? Yeah, man. That's some real Jim at San Diego. Yep. That chicken sandwich got some serious demonic spells on it. Hell yeah. That shit got motherfucking Osmodeus on that motherfucker or something. If you know who Osmodeus is, if you don't know who he is, go read the book of Tobit. Basically, he was a demon that killed all its hosts that tried to lay with the woman that it was attached to. Go check out that story. But it was a demon nonetheless. And that's what that sandwich got on it. It got a fucking demon on it, man. But the next thing I have here, the next little current news event, this shit right here has kind of got me upset. But hey, what could you expect when we're cursed, and also and when you trying to make it in Esau society? Now over there in Flint, Michigan, we know that the water is severely damaged, right? There was a Jake that created a machine that made water out of air, and he was making thousands of gallons of free water for the people. And guess what happened? Some government operative broke into his little machine and destroyed it strategically. And the guy breaks it down how his machine was destroyed by somebody who understood exactly what they was doing. They knew science, the science on the machine, and they destroyed it exactly. Destroyed it in a perfection. Now, this video right here is called Vent Providing Clean Water to Flint Says Someone Damaged His Machine. Let's play this video right here.
They added something to the coolant. They drained fuel. They added something to the coolant lines. They played with electronics. And that's not typical vandal stuff.
Less than a week after bringing free water to Flint, Moses West says the green machine he designed to do just that was vandalized.
Once they broke into the machine and they destroyed the generator, very technical, they knew what they were doing. It wasn't just, you know, random vandalism, not at all. They destroyed the battery. They put metal in the fuel system. I saw that when I was cleaning the fuel filter.
West is a military veteran who travels across the country to areas in crisis, bringing a machine he designed like this one that literally makes fresh water out of thin air. He put the green machine out for people along Saginaw Street on Thursday and was hoping to make a big impact. He says before the vandalism, they were giving hundreds of people free water every day.
You got to look at, I'm making anywhere from 1,200 to 2,000 gallons of water a day. And giving away for free. That's a lot of money out of somebody's pocket someplace.
West says that he can only speculate as to why someone would try to destroy something that was just trying to help the community.
West says he hopes to have the green machine back open and working again soon, with some anti-vandalism features added as well.
It actually sits in the air. I set it on the ground because the ground was a little bit unstable for it to.
Now, I find it kind of funny that the guy's name is Moses West. Moses West was the word Moses goes back to drawn from the water, right? But okay, you see this guy, he came up with a beautiful fix or a way to get water to them people out there. But of course, you're dealing with the Edomites. You're dealing with the devil. You're dealing with people who is greed. It's upon greed with these Edomites. They had his machine destroyed, and like he said, that was not an average vandalism. These people put metal in the gas. These people broke the line. They did it strategically. I couldn't really explain it to you like that, you know. But they destroyed his creation. And like he said, he was giving thousands of gallons a day to free people. To free water to people. You know? Moses West is the guy's name. Army veteran dude. Jake. Dope. Made a machine that put water, make air into water. You know what I'm saying? He was helping the community, but nonetheless, you know what took hold on this guy? All I could think about was these curses right here. Deuteronomy 28 and 33, it says, or as a matter of fact, let me grab Deuteronomy 28 and 29. It says, and thou shalt grope at noonday as a blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. You see? Did you not hear that guy groping? He was groping like, damn, who would do this? Well, Esau would do that with his government operatives or some type of big corporation, like he said, that's losing out on money. And even though they got all the money in the world anyway. And it says, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. It couldn't prosper. It says, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. We ain't going to, Jake, Moses, you're not going to get the people out that situation because the Lord got them in that situation. You know what I mean? The people had to suffer for whatever the Most High reasoned it to be. You know, and they doing it by the hands of his sword, the Edomite white man. So he can't save them. He gonna create that machine again, and guess what they're gonna do? This time they're not gonna just dismantle it. They probably jack it or blow it up. You know? Yahweh Shai is gonna save us, man. This is Deuteronomy 28:33. It says, the fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up. His labor got ate up. And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always, so that thou shalt be mad at the sight of thy eyes which thou shalt see. His guy was hot. He was hot as his machine was destroyed. Oh, look at him, man. He like, man, look, shaking his head. I don't know. I don't understand why somebody would do this. You know what I mean? The hell? This Edomite then robbed America, man. Talking about you don't understand why somebody would do this. This Edomite has stole America, brought your black self over here. You know what I'm saying? Got you working for pennies, all type of stuff this Edomite doing to us. You know? But yeah, Shalawam to all you brethren on the board as well. Hope you edified. Shalawam Kingdom within. Shalawam, bro. And all the rest of you brothers. Yabba Shema Shah Barakathum. Brother in Hawaii. Shalawam to you, Ak. But yeah, man, that, you know, the next little the next little thing I got here is this right here. Now this video right here, man, these Americans, man, they so frightened about what they call conspiracies. They're so frightened that they're lied to themselves. They're so frightened that they're lied to themselves concerning what's literally clear as day. The New World Order coming, the RFID chip. They want control over your minds. So I was searching through the YouTube and I found this video called Radio Frequency Identification Implants RFID chip. What it is and why you shouldn't fear it. Now you see this little weirdo on the screen? This dude's basically trying to tell the people that all of it's a lie and all this extra madness. Let's check this guy out and let's just slice on the pieces. That he talking about the government won't do this and let's listen to this cat, man.
What is the RFID chip?
The man of lawlessness.
The radio frequency identification chip is the size of a grain of rice, and it goes into either your forehead or your right hand. And what you can do with it is you can swipe to open doors, swipe to make purchases, and all of your identification and your bank account is all linked to this microchip. It sounds cool, but a lot of people are...
Now, is not he correct? Well, he is correct because according to Revelation 13 and 16, it says, and he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and on their foreheads. That mark is RFID chip, and it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So he was on point concerning the transactions that you would have to, that this RFID chip, or these capabilities that this RFID chip has. He understands that part. And that's according to prophecy. That's how we know. That's how I know he is correct.
All of your identification and your bank account is all linked to this microchip. It sounds cool, but a lot of people are actually scared of this microchip. Some people believe that, you know, they're gonna go to hell if they take it because they think reality is a duality between God and Satan. So if you take the microchip, you're taking the Antichrist, you know. You're either taking the Antichrist's way of being or you're taking God's way of being, and that's what they think this microchip is all about. They also believe that everyone on Earth is going to be implanted with this microchip. I do not believe that that's ever going to happen, and if that did happen, the entire world would be in complete chaos.
So you hear this simpleton. We just read in Revelations, he said they believe that the whole world will have to be forced to take this chip. He said, I don't believe that, because if that was true, then the world would have to go into chaos. Well, like we just read in Revelation 13 and 16, according to the prophecy, it says, and he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Now, when it says this all right here, usually when you're talking about the nation of Israel, we'll be like, well, that all only goes for the nation of Israel, the Israelite foreigners. But in this case, this all right here goes for everybody on the planet. Okay? Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. That goes for everybody. It just said for the small to the greatest, rich, poor, free, and bond. So what is this weirdo talking about? Now check it out. Check this video out further.
Happen, the entire world be in complete. They also believe that everyone on Earth is going to be implanted with this microchip. I do not believe that that's ever going to happen, and if that did happen, the entire world would be in complete chaos. People would be killing each other left, right, and center, robbing for food so that they can survive, like a whole bunch of things. People running to the mountains, you know, the entire world would be in complete chaos.
Now, did not this guy just prophesy you see? Americans are simple. That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to get a scripture for everything that this dude just was talking about. Now, we already know about this. There is a Masonic term. There's a Masonic dictionary. But in the Masonic dictionary, there's a Masonic term that's called, from the Latin, that says ordo ab chao. We brought out this too many times. Now, the definition is right here. I have in the Masonic dictionary. It says, a Latin expression meaning order out of chaos. Is that not exactly what these elite banking families want to present and do? They want to cause order out of chaos. Or another term is called lug et tenebris. Lug et tenebris. I may be saying it wrong, but I'm pronouncing it to my best ability. That's another term for order out of chaos. Or another thing you could research is pressure above and pressure below. And that's exactly what Baphomet, the statue of Baphomet, usually is throwing up with the fingers in the sky and the fingers pointing down. Pressure above and pressure below. That's exactly what these higher up, these elite banking families, what they're going to do. Exactly what this demon said. Well, if they do try to get everybody to take it, there'll be complete chaos. People will be killing each other. People will be running up into the mountains for no food. And yeah, scriptures prophesy famine to coming, etc. He just a scary piece of turd, man. You know, trying to ignore reality. It says a Latin expression meaning order out of chaos, a model of the 33 degree and having the same illusion as lug et tenebris, which C is this work. The invention of this model is to be attributed to the Supreme Council of the ancient and accepted Scottish petty as Charleston. Well, I pretty much got it, you know. But check it out. I looked up the term lug et tenebris, and it goes back to the Latin too. And it says meaning light out of darkness. That's exactly the same meaning of order out of chaos. Light out of darkness, because the elite banking families, they consider themselves the what? The phoenix. Which the phoenix is supposed to represent like a fire, a bird on fire, and it comes out of the ashes. It's like a light coming out of the darkness. You know? And the order of chaos is of the same similitude of lux et tenebris. You know? Which means light out of darkness. All right? It says Latin meaning light out of darkness, a model very commonly used in the caption of Masonic documents as expressive of the object of Freemasonry. Okay? So we know that these elite banking families, they're going for that. They want to collapse society. And that's due to the fact that the scriptures say that this will happen. Matter of fact, I forgot to pull them scriptures up. I'm gonna play his video. I'm gonna play it back a little bit, and then I'm gonna grab the scriptures and cut here every little certain pieces he just said.
That's ever gonna happen, and if that did happen, the entire world would be in complete chaos. People would be killing each other left, right, and center, robbing.
Now, you know we gotta go grab that. Let me go back here. I forgot to pull up second Ezra's fillet. It's already highlighted because I'll be up and down that chapter. Now, jump into 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, and you jump right to 16th verse. It says, "For there should be a sedition amongst men in invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions to stand in their power." He just was saying that. Well, there will be people invading, killing one another. The scripture just says it's going to be a sedition of men, which is going to be an uprising of the government. And it says, "A man should desire to go into a city, it should not be able. For because of their pride, the city should be troubled, the houses should be destroyed, and men should be afraid. And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation." So what the hell this dude talking about? He just a scary turd, man. And he want to ignore reality, and he gonna push this video out on the internet to try to get people to be of his same mind.
Believe that that's ever going to happen, and if that did happen, the entire world would be in complete chaos. People would be killing each other left, right, and center, robbing for food so that they can...
Robbing for food. We just read that it says, "But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread." No food.
Survive, like a whole bunch of things. People running to the mountains. The entire world would be in...
And then he said people will be running to the mountains. Ah, man. What is, if any brother may, there's a scripture that says that they're going to drink. They're going to, is it up in Ezra? They're going to drink their blood. They're going to run to the mountains, and there ain't going to be no food up there, and they're going to drink their blood up there. Is it Baruch? Is it Baruch? Shit, what is that? Let me see if it's Baruch. Damn, I'm not sure. If any brother may. Let me see. It's towards the end of the chapter. It says, damn, man, they're going to go into the mountain for the lack of bread. They're going to drink their blood. Shit, man. Where is that at, man? I meant to grab this before I got on. Damn. Where is that? Is it the 2nd chapter? Let me try the 2nd chapter of Baruch. Let me see. Oh, snaps. Is that it? Let me see. Yeah, maybe Esdras. Maybe it is Esdras. Step next to way of Father, praise me. I am here. Surely a great multitude serving. Let me see. Pestilent Lord, man, let me see. Let me just try to type it in on Google. I'm not too sure. Let me see. Drink their blood. 2nd Ezra 15 and 58. Let me try that one, bro. Second. Oh man, I'm always already. Is it in the 58th chapter? Let me see. Yeah, bro. I'm over here in the same. I'm over here already up in the chapter, man. I'm tripping. But yeah, hey, Thawada to the brother, man. Shemai Ba, Shalawam, brother in the camp. Yahweh Shai for the elect 144. But jumping down to 2nd Esdras 15 and 58, the dude said that the people will be running into the mountains and just trying to flee. Well, the scriptures say that. All right, let me start at 2nd Esdras 15 and 57. It says, "Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. They that be in the mountain shall die of hunger." See? "And eat their own flesh and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water." So the Most High is going to make that happen. This guy, everything he's saying, he's denying it, but he's actually speaking prophecy. You goddamn scary turd.
Killing each other left, right, and center, robbing for food so that they can survive, like a whole bunch of things. People running to the mountains. The entire world would be in complete chaos. And I don't think this New World Order that's gonna emerge eventually is gonna bring chaos like that. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. So really,
No, you ridiculous, you fucking weirdo.
like, why assume what's gonna happen in the future with this radio frequency identification chip? Why assume what's gonna happen? You know? Like, how do you know that everyone's gonna be implanted with this microchip? That's just a giant conspiracy. I don't believe that's ever gonna happen. Because I'm not dictated by fear. The last thing you want to do is dictate your life around fear. And there's so many people out there right now that are absolutely terrified of reality because they think that the world's going to end and this New World Order is going to destroy them and Battle of Armageddon and all these crazy things. I don't believe any of that's going to occur. I think that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think we're going to move on to the new age of Aquarius and peace and quiet. Okay, I think everything's going to be reestablished to serve us rather than us serving the system.
So you see that this is what you call somebody who's trying to psych their mind out. For him to explain all the negative light that comes with receiving the RFID chip, he explained it well how people will be killing each other, fleeing to the mountain, no food, chaos, and etc. He explained that very well because he do see that part if it was to happen. And that's why he fucking in fear. He trying to say, I don't let fear dictate my life. Yeah, you fucking do, you damn dumbass. You're not even seeing it. He's a scary piece of shit. He don't even want to face reality. There's a quote that the brother Zion in the camp loves saying, and it's on point. He said he be bringing out, you could ignore you could ignore reality, but you can't ignore the consequences for ignoring reality. You know what I'm saying? When the consequences hit this guy, he ignored it, but the consequences still gonna hit him. Then his ass gonna be like, oh shit. Yeah, man. You prophesied everything that you tried to say not to believe. You know? He said, I believe we're gonna go into this new world order in the Aquarius of peace and no chaos. Everything will run smooth. Motherfucker, what about the Georgia Guidestones and how they plan on destroying thousands upon thousands of people, man? What about Rex 84, Project Megiddo? You know, this is just a simple American. That's what you call a simple American. You know? Yeah, that's right, bro. This motherfucker don't even know he a part of the system. The brother Kahan out there in GMS put, this dude is trying extra hard to convince himself, trying to sound deep. Yeah, he is, bro. Fucking weirdo. You know? Let me grab this one right here, man. This is up in Proverbs 22:3. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. You know what I'm saying? So we foresee the evil, meaning being able to see it before it happens. And we hiding ourselves. We hiding ourselves right in these scriptures. But the simple, like this motherfucking fucking scary turd, he's scary as hell, man. All right? This dude right here, his simple ass pass on, and he gonna be punished. It says, by humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Now, this guy said you ain't supposed to fear. Why you shouldn't fear the RFID chip? You should fear that joint. You know what I'm saying? I remember the brother, he purchased a RFID chip out here. He actually purchased it and it came in. Brothers were scared to touch that motherfucker. That shit was funny, man. Brothers were scared to touch it. We didn't want to touch it, man. You should fear that little thing because if you take that thing, the Most High promised you, Revelation 14:9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, And he should be tormented with fire, brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You know what I mean? So, hell yeah, you should fear that little ass thing, man, because the Most High not playing with anybody who take that thing. You're going to drink his wrath without mixture, meaning that the Most High going to give you the coldest, you know what I'm saying, the coldest slice of judgment. And he's trying to convince you that it's nothing and there won't be chaos. And, you know what I'm saying, he just a scary, trying to psych his own mind out, but he explains the destruction very well of what could happen. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Fucking retard. But going back, it says, but in verse 4, it says, by humility and fear of the Lord are riches. We fear the Lord. We fear not to take that chip. That's a fearful thing. Don't let nobody tell you different. It says, honor and life. It says, thorns and snares are in the way of the forward. This dude psych his own mind out. He has a thorn and a snare in his path. It says, he that doth keep his soul shall be far from them. All right? We ain't I'm doing a lesson to tell you, brother, stay far from this dude. You want to keep your soul? Stay from this dude. You know, don't listen to this guy. You know what I mean? He's simple and he's passing on. When we see that clearly, that these demons right here, they going for it. You know? And it's according to the prophecy, most importantly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let me see if you brothers got some solid boys, and I'm going to close it out. I got to go do my thing. Let me see. Yeah, that's a good one right there. GMS, Yabatazah Yakazakala, Lamentations 4:9. It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, for these pine away, stricken through for want and for the fruits of the field. That's right there. So the scriptures clearly tell you it's better to die of the sword than to die of hunger. And you will die of hunger when that time comes, because the Most High promised famine. And you're going to see guys like this dude, he going to see how it feel to be eaten from the inside out, man. You know what I mean? Let me see. That was a good one right there, bro. Let me go up a little bit. Brothers put some other boys. I seen Kahan put something. Let me see. You know what? I think, hey, let me get that Jude 1:10. It says, but these speak evil. This is Kahan out of there in GMS, Hawaii. It says, but these speak evil of those things which they know not. See? That's this guy. But what they know naturally as brute beasts, and those things which they corrupt themselves. He's a fucking brute beast right here. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking evil of something he don't even understand. He don't even know that everything he explains according to prophecy. And then we know what this dude don't read the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? But he explaining what's gonna happen in prophecy. You know what I'm saying? You piece of crap. All right. But yeah, man, I pretty much tagged everything, man. Thwada for all you brethren that tuned in. I hope you was edified, and whatever sisters that may be trying to get their head on straight as well. Shalawam, Yahbashma Shah, Brakatham to y'all, man. I hope you was edified. This has been news update. Iran burning U.S. flag, Popeye sandwich, Flint, Michigan, and why you shouldn't fear the RFID chip. So, man, I hope you was edified. I'm going to close it out, though. Say Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Shah, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Shah, Shalom, Akim Step, Shalawam.